me that Honorable Anita Mongish is a thief. She had access and power to money. It's the same thing which happened to me. You people, I'm not a thief because I was director of Devshan Development. It was Devshan Uganda Limited Company. I was a director in that company. And I own 20% of the company asset. Just Uganda government, it is corrupted from the system of the court to police. I wasn't even supposed to be imprisoned. Are we together? I wasn't supposed to be imprisoned. Actually, I was supposed, after that incident happened, government supposed to employ me to manage their financials. Because the case which was involved into a relationship matter, it was intimate case. He was my man, I was his wife. We opened up a company called Devshan Limited, Uganda Limited. Do you understand? Should I educate you, you all motherfucker, using my past against me saying that I'm a thief? Should I educate you all so you understand what I mean? Should I educate you the difference between theft and embezzlement again? You want to tell me that all those same members of parliament they took in jail, they are thieves? No, they are not thieves. They had access to the funds. A director cannot steal from a director. I was a director. I was a CEO of Devshan. Devshan means David and Shanita. And I was owning 20% shares. Just the judiciary didn't serve me justice. Either way, I appreciate the judge who imprisoned me sometime, but sometimes I deserved. Because I was the director of Devshan Development Uganda Limited. And I had 20%. How could a director steal on her own company? I had access to the fund because I was a sole signatory into Barclays. This one, you think you're smart and you think you're bullying bad black, but you're senseless. Because you cannot define. A theft is someone who come into your house and start stealing. Theft is someone who take your money by force. Theft is someone who take things which doesn't belong to them. I was charged by embezzlement, where I had access to funds, company funds. I had access to company funds. That's something which is going to happen to Anita Mongi. She had access to funds, billions and billions. She can sign it. She can use it anyhow she wants. That is me, and that was my position. So when someone's saying embezzler, yes, I embezzled my own company because I had share. That David, he was a director and I was director. We were two directors because you cannot create a company when you're only one directorate. You people have decided to come here to make things clear with you today. Now I hope by this end of life you will define the difference between embezzlement and theft. And even the judicial team, that the judiciary didn't serve me justice. I didn't supposed to be a convict in one time. It was my company. I was director and a sole signatory into the bank. I had access to the funds, 4 million. I didn't go in the bank and I start break the bank. Did I ever complain? You all break the girl. You always come here and show us how you're educated. Such a foolish, illiterate people. Can a director steal his own company? So I was a director to Dev Shan Development Uganda Limited. And I was a sole signatory into the bank where I had access to the money. I wake up every morning. I used to wake up every morning and I walk myself to the bank and I signed the money without any question because I was entitled to that funds. A director can never cheat herself. Go back in the record. I can sue this government into the world court again. Do you understand my point, all of you today? A director cannot steal herself. I was a sole signatory and I was co-director into Devishan Development with David Greenhag. I used to wake up in the morning, I woke myself in the bank and I signed the money through checks. The only thing which I didn't do, the money supposed to be for real estate, and I used the money for vacations and I beautify myself. And I do things for myself. So I hope this will satisfy your stupidity. When you cannot definiate and you just open your mouth, you have to definiate the difference between embezzlement and the corruption, difference between theft. But as I told you, Gwevako, you look like Anas. Today we are in English. I don't want any guest up here. You're going to sabotage me and password me into another. Corruption is the mother of embezzlement. The difference between corruption and embezzlement, corruption is government word. Corruption is for government only. A civilian cannot corrupt. I don't want to laugh, but sometimes I cannot control my laughters. Corruption is for government. A civilian cannot corrupt a civilian. You people should go back and do law. Me, I did law in Luzira prison. At least I have idea. If I decide to go back to school, I'll go back and I study law and I come back as a politician for Kampala Women MP to teach you, to cleanse your brain back into capacity and morality and morality. So you should understand. When I'm teaching you, you will have to know. I supposed even actually, I was going to appeal. I appealed against the conviction. I was in a long place in the long time. So that the Court of Appeal judge, your Lord worship, they set me back in prison. But I appealed against the conviction. They convicted me wrongly. I served. I came back. Now I'm into initiative to support, to fight for all women who are struggling, women who are afraid to stand up to talk for themselves. That's why we called it Beauty Beyond the Scars. We are seeing our beauty, our beautiful side beyond the scars. And when I say, like, ladies, let's gather, I need support from you women. This initiative is for all of us women. This initiative for girl child to fight for your freedom. The girl who sleeps every night being sexually abused. Let us give you justice to light. Let us fulfill the word of God in Lamentation. If he will bring justice to light. I'm fighting for the girl child who sleep every night crying. A girl child who has been molested, sexually abused. A woman out there who have no words, but every night domestic violence is violenting. A girl who has grown up in poverty, no way out. And you think I'm doing this initiative for myself? This initiative is for you women. Women, we should stop fighting each other. We should gather ourselves together. We support each other. That's why now I stand as the director of Namuimbwa Women Development Initiative to support the girl child. Because guess what? I'm an illiterate with a common sense. An illiterate who is educated through gifted God. So this initiative is for all of you women. I made it on my own without your knowledge. But when you come to Beauty Beyond the Scars, you're already initiative. You're inside the initiative. And when I have your support, this initiative is going far. Women, let's support the initiative. Let us gather. Let us share the idea. It's the same way here today. I'm here to tell you the difference. Every day, all of you idiots thought that Bad Black, she's a thief. Because I didn't have time to explain.